moved in with him was around April 21st, yeah?
Yes.
You knew before then that he kind of had a crush on you.
Actually, no. Never.
Really?
We never had it like.
I read the text messages.
Comments like that never came about.
Are you serious? I read the text messages. He says to you, I hate to see you homeless. And you say, I know it sucks. I hate this so much. And he says, so what's complicated about your relationship? You say his attitude toward me. He says, maybe you should go for white guys that are chill. And you say, LOL, I know, right? And he adds that Latinas like me, now come on, you knew he liked you. It's not a crime
Correct.
to know that somebody's interested in you. So you move in on the 21st.
Yes.
What does he do or say that makes you uncomfortable?
So it wasn't even that first night. Everything was fine. He welcomed me into the house. I was getting acquainted with the boys again. Everything was fine the first couple of days. And then as I was making dinner one night, he had made a comment about that.
What was the comment that he made?
About possibly sleeping in his bed with him.
Okay, so you... Okay.
And
wait. Mm-hmm. He made a comment about it. Mm-hmm. Did he do anything to force himself on you?
No.
Did he say anything lewd or inappropriate?
Just that it would be nice if he could have, if
he
I was
wanted
sleeping
to sleep with you.
Yes.
Did he pursue it?
Just saying it a couple more times. Other than that, I just kind of backed away. I started becoming more into the sense of wanting to look for a job and kind of get out of that situation. Because one, I didn't want to ruin our friendship, and two, I was just uncomfortable in general.
When did you find the car? Did you find the car? Or did he find the car?
I found the car on Craigslist.
$600?
Yes.
Tell me about your conversation with the plaintiff for the money.
So I told him, hey, I need to find a job. I need to get a car. I told him the situation. I have no money. I'm not working. In order for me to be able to start working, I need to get around. So he offered, he's like, hey, I can go ahead and give you the money, go find a car. And then he handed me the money, and then literally we bought the car.
And he said, I can just give you the money. Sir, you work at a home improvement store, correct?
Previously I did.
At the time, what were you doing there?
I was cashier, customer service at Lowe's.
Can you give me a rough approximation of your weekly income?
It was about $700.
Around $700 a week.
Right.
I ask you that because in evaluating the defendant's credibility and evaluating how credible this position is, ma'am, I like to think about the reasonableness of it. Would somebody who's making $700 a week give somebody $600? Maybe, if he liked her that much, maybe not. Mm-hmm. So according to you, the $600 was a gift. Mm-hmm. What day did you buy the car, by the way?
I think it had to have been like the 25th or 6th.
So when was the last time you saw her?
April 28th. Yeah, it was April 28th I withdrew the money from the bank.
According to the plaintiff's complaint, Ms. Ruiz, your stimulus check came. He put it in a FedEx envelope. You or someone came and retrieved the check, left the envelope, and he didn't see you again. I have a message to you from the plaintiff dated May 4th that says, hey, you ever coming back to pay me $600? Your response is not, hey, what are you talking about? This was a gift. Your response is, I completely up on my payday. I was looking at the sales department's payday when I told you next week. I get paid on the 5th of each month. I can see if I can get an advance today. Just wanted to let you know. So he gave you money for a car. You said, I'm going to pay you back. And now you've suggested that, he's turned this car into some sort of inappropriate bribe of some point. So your position is a little baffling to me, I must say. Okay. Judge Domingo?
It's not baffling to me. You just took advantage of him. He gave you $600. He didn't give it to you as a gift. You were there 6 days. The day he gave it to you, you never came back again. You gave him all sorts of excuses in here. The car broke, this happened. When somebody's a BSer, it just looks the same in every case. Just different excuses.